Welcome to Just Wanna Quilt, a research podcast coming out of Tulane University Law School, where we explore all kinds of things, stories about quilting, tools, field trips, maybe some famous quilters stop by, and, of course, a little bit of copyright thrown in just for fun. This is Elizabeth Townsend Guard, your host. I'm a law professor at Tulane University Law School, and I have 2 fellowships right now, one at the business school for entrepreneurship, the LePage Faculty Fellowship, and the second one at the Newcomb Institute on gender and women and gender issues, looking at narrativity and fiber, which is so insanely awesome. But of course, I just want to quilt. So today marks our 2nd birthday of the Just Wanna Quilt podcast and research project. And I'm so insanely proud of all the things we've done. So the podcast starts up again this week, and we are talking through a whole bunch of things that are happening. So this week marks our 2nd birthday of the Just Wanna Quilt research project and podcast. Thank you so much for listening and being part of it. We are starting officially this week our 3rd season. We've done 300 interviews in the last 2 years, and we're going to be airing a number of them and continuing to do them. The interviews really do investigate kind of the nature of the quilting industry and why we quilt and who we are, and a little bit of copyright. It's kind of all over the map. And they've been loads of fun. So those start again this week. We also are proud to announce that we're doing an inventory quilt project where we have over 30 designers signed up to come chat with us about what they do and why they do it. We also have a Just Wanna Quilt inventory project group, so join that. The idea behind inventory quilts is you take what you have and you, or you can shop if you need to, but you sort of look at what you have, your stash. You look at it as in different ways. So maybe you want to use all of your Tula pink fabric, or you're going to do a quilt all in using every red fabric that you have. It's just a way to sort of think through and look at your fabrics differently. And we're going to be talking about that over the next few months as we do our inventory quilt project. We also are now Grace long arm dealers. They've been super kind. The Race Company's been super, super kind to us. And they know that we had funding for 2 years, and so now we need to be self-sufficient, and they suggested that we become dealers. So we are. So that's super cool. We've got 2 long arms here at the house, and we are at our clubhouse, and we are all about the long arms right now. So we're doing that. We're also exploring machine applique this year, which I'm super psyched about and is really fun. What else are we doing? We're doing so many things. We also have 2 fellows that we'll talk about and talk more about. So we have Susie Webster and Edith Gross, and there are 2 inaugural Quilting Army fellows, and they'll be doing all kinds of things with us and projects and other things. What else do we have going on? We have so many things going on. We have the books. We have 5 books published, mostly legal DIY in our Just Wanna series. Just Wanna Trademark, to learn how to do your own trademark application. Just Wanna Create, which is our new book coming out, Copyright and Fair Use Strategies. The Just Wanna Quilt Notebook, to help you keep track of everything that you do. A little bit of Copyright, which is about 30-page book that helps you just know the basics. And Just Wanna Patent, which is written by Ricardo Gonzalez, which is the first steps in thinking through your invention or idea. So we're super psyched about that. We also have new authors working on books, and so we'll be announcing that shortly. But we've got, we think we'll double the books that we have by market for next year. What else is going on? We have a new sew along that will start with Gigi Bai again, and we also have all kinds of fun activities happening. So Just Wanna Quilt, it's a project, it's an adventure, it's a podcast, it's about the law, it's about community, and I'm just excited to start season 3. We took a couple months off, well, not months off, we were writing, but the podcast was off for a couple months, so we're now back, and we got a lot going on. So welcome to season 3. join our Facebook group, be part of things, and we can't wait to see what happens in this next year. So we're doing lectures, small lecture series. We're going to start with the trademark lectures, but they're like 5 to 10 minute lectures about basics on intellectual property and other legal issues. We will be starting that this week as well, and they help you understand the basics, and then we hope that you purchase the book if you find that you do want to register your trademark. Once we're through the trademark series, where they're then going to go to copyright and to patents, and then from that we'll continue on. So our law lectures begin with season 3 as well. We're super psyched after 2 years of researching and thinking through how intellectual property applies in the quilting and craft context. We are ready to both talk seriously about it, and we also have books that will help you on that level. So I think that's it. I might come back with one more, but I think that's it. Okay, one more before we end. I just want to thank all the people that are helping with this project. We had to do the acknowledgments for the book, and it just goes on for 3 pages. We are an army. We're a quilting army, and I can't tell you how meaningful it is for people to be part of it. Our proofing team, our stealth sewing squad, which does really cool experimental weird quilts when we need it. The inventory quilt project, which is really thinking through like how do we connect much more directly with designers, is super great. My core team here in New Orleans, Edith Gross, Judy Walker, Joel Sellers, and Gigi Bai, of course the kid, Sydney Kate. We're just, and Ricardo Gonzalez, who is our editor-in-chief. It's just been amazing. And Edith and Janice Sayas, who is our senior program manager and really keeps it all together for us. It's amazing. We've had 125 students work on the project so far. We have the communication classes working on it this term. We have law students. It really does take a metropolis, not a village. It's been really amazing. So I just wanted to say that. Also, we just have a lot of opportunity and a lot of things happening. I can't possibly try to say it all right now, but stay tuned. We have a lot of really fun things happening this year, and all to experiment and understand what this quilting world is and how it all fits together. So, happy birthday to all of us. The year number 2 is done. We have been up for 2 years. So insanely crazy. Podcast for 2 years, a few months before that to get ready for the podcast. It's so insanely cool. All the things we did in our first 2 years is remarkable. We went to Houston twice, once for festival, once for booth. We've been teaching nationally. We have over 2,800 people as part of our Facebook group, 17,000 subscribers to the podcast. It is insane. We have been in Quilt Folk magazine. I'm writing for different magazines in terms of copyright. And I don't know, it's just been so much fun. So many things. You've been listening to the 3rd season of Just Wanna Quilt. I'm Elizabeth. I hope you enjoyed this chat. We have a Facebook group if you want to come chat with us and hang out with us. Just Wanna Quilt. We also have an Instagram account. We have tons of things going on all the time. We're just we just say yes to everything, so we have a lot of stuff going on. We have some books if you want to learn copyright or trademark. And we also now are selling long arms. So if you're in the market for a long arm and you want a good price on one, we sell Grace Company long arms, and they're awesome. So go to our website. Thanks for listening, and I hope you come back. And for those quilters out there listening, because we do have some non-quilters listening too now, I hope you get a chance to quilt today and come play with us and show us what you've been working on.